guys, this is Addison at Fort Stewart, and today we're going to talk about how to embed Google Maps onto your web pages. Okay, many of you know the block doesn't work because we have an invalid API key, but there is a very simple way to embed responsive Google Maps, and you don't have to do very much. Okay, so let's say I want a Google map of the Soldier Service Center here on Fort Stewart. Okay, so I'm going to type in Fort Stewart into Google. I'm going to click on the map. Okay, and I'm going to type in their address, or you can, however you want to get to them on the map. Okay. Now, I prefer satellite just because I feel like I know my installation better on satellite, but that's just my preference. Okay, so, all right, okay. So I found my Soldier Service Center. You want to click on whatever you're featuring in your map so that this red pin is what it's featuring. And then you want this to say what it is. Now let's say, not everything on post is, in Google Maps, right? So let's say I want to say this building, let's say this is building 100 and I want to feature that. Okay. There's another way to do that. So if I click this, okay. All right. So you see now I'm not highlighting anything over here. Click this again. Okay. You see this little gray thing? Now I've got the little dropped pin, and then I click this. Okay, now my red pen is on this. I've got grid coordinates here. Now I can embed a map here. Okay, so if you're embedding a map featuring something that's not Google, on Google, like there's not already a little title here, then that's how you do it. You click on that gray thing, and then you click on the grid coordinates at the bottom, so the grid coordinates come up here. Okay, but if not, you can just simply click here. But whatever it is, this red pin needs to be what's featured here. Okay. All right. So I've got my Soldier Service Center. I'm ready to go. Now, another thing to consider is on your page, do you want it to be satellite or do you want it to be map? And I'll show you what both of those look like. So let's start with map, okay? Now I need my code. So I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna click on this button right here that says share, okay? Now I don't want the link, I want to embed a map, okay? Now I can actually pick small, medium, large, custom size. I'm gonna go with large really quick so you guys can see the difference in mobile, because I'm gonna show you how to make it responsive. So we're going to go with large, and this is the actual size of it, and we're going to copy the HTML, and then we're going to come over here. We're going to add our content, and then we're going to click and drag this HTML block where we want our map to be, paste all of that in there, and bam, we have a map featuring the Soldier Service Center. Okay, so now I asked for Google to give me the map code when I was in satellite view. If I switch to map view and I share and I embed a map and I embed a large map and I copy the HTML and I come over here, I will get a map view. So it really it depends on your preference, really. I personally feel like, there's so little that's on post that's labeled. I really like the satellite for installations, but maybe you have an installation that has a lot of labeling, but yeah, check this out. There's nothing there. So this I feel gives me so much more orientation. But maybe it's busy. I don't know. It's up to you, really. Okay. All right. So let me save our changes, and I'm going to show you. So these are not responsive, and I'm going to show you how you can see that. If you don't know how to see that, if you guys hit Control-Shift-I it'll bring up your tools, and you can click, that's Control-Shift-I, or you can just go straight to Control-Shift-M, and it'll give you, see, it'll give you a little like mobile view, right? Okay, so yeah, check it out. Like our maps are coming off of our phone and our mobile view, and that's not good, right? And then you can just exit out of it when you're done. All right, so let me show you how to do it. It's very simple. You do have to go into the code, but I mean, you only have to find like 2 things, and it's only 1 line of code literally, so it's pretty simple. Okay. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into this code. You're going to scroll over until you see the width and the height. Here we go. Here's the width and the height. Okay. I want you to change the width. Now, right now it's at 800 because I've got a large or whatever yours is. I want you to change the width to 100%. Okay, not pixels, 100%. And then, you know, I'm going to make mine a little bit smaller. So let's say, let's 400. Let's see what 400 looks like. Okay. Don't change anything else, but don't make the height 400%. I want to keep the height at 400 pixels, you know, so we're going to keep that. But the width, we're going to have it 100%, and I'll show you why. Okay, so we're going to save that. Now look, check it out. Before, did you see before where it was like dumping in over into my sidebar area? Look at this right here. It's actually overlapping into my sidebar area. But now it's in my main. Okay? Can you guys see the dimensions of my main up here? Okay. All right. So let's save our changes, and now I'll show you what it looks like in mobile. Let me get this out of your way. Okay. So now you see that we have nice small little margins here. Okay, and the red pin is nice and centered. The Soldier Service Center label is nice and small, so they can view it on, but they can still view it on a larger map. But this is nice and centered. We've got our little toolbars down here and our little toolbar down here. So everything's nice and easy. And you can see this, you're still in the full view. Okay, so that's what happens when you change it from 100 from a pixel to a percentage. Don't change the height to 100% because you're gonna have a really long map. It would be kind of funny looking. So that's how it is. So like I said, guys, again, I'm gonna show you one more time how to do the pin. So the one that has no label. So if you click on this, oh my gosh, guys, I got to tell you that my colleagues are trying to distract me through my door while I'm recording. Okay, all right, so now I'm distracted. Okay, so let's say we need to mark building 100. So I've got the gray, right? Now I need to make this say, you know, these grid coordinates. So I'm going to click on this. Okay, share. Embed a map, copy the HTML, and then you come over here and you would do the exact same thing. Okay? All right, guys. They're still trying to distract me. I'm publishing this video. I'm totally doing it. Everyone's going to know that you guys are unprofessional. All right, guys, that's it. If you have any questions about how to embed the map, or if you guys are having any problems with it, you can just send me a Google pin and I'll do it for you. I can drop a map on there for you, no problem. I'll show you the code one more time again. Oh no, let me get in edit mode. Again, change the width to 100 and then change the height to whatever you like. And I like to put the maps in the right sidebar area just because they kind of fit really nicely. So again, it's the width, sliding all the way over, the width to 100, and the height to whatever looks best on your page. All right, guys, that's it for embedding Google Maps. I hope you enjoyed this video, and all of you give the Fort Stewart Public Affairs Office some crap for distracting me on my videos. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in.